Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're finding this channel because something's wrong with your truck and you're trying to figure out if you're having the same issue I'm having, I apologize. That sucks. But I'm hoping this will help you out. So this is a 2018 Limited F150. Been driving it quite a bit lately. It's got 50,000 miles on it. Just hit 50,000 the other day. And so a couple months ago this happened. A check engine light came on. And I was on the highway cruising back home from a work, a meeting, and got home, turned the truck off because it was late, got in the next day, truck, engine light, the engine light was off, the truck was running fine, no issues whatsoever. So I didn't really think much of it. And then the other day I was cruising out to do some celebration for 4th of July out at one of the local lakes and reservoirs that we hang out on all the time. Wasn't pulling anything, just driving highway, and it came on again. So this time it stayed on. So went and did my stuff at the lake, drove back home, still on. Today got in the truck, still on. So I went to the dealership, and here's what I found. We have a P0012 error code. It's a camshaft position timing over retarded bank 1. So I'm guessing that's like a timing chain or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not much of a mechanic. I'm more of just a car enthusiast, not really a gearhead. So I'm not really sure. But the good news is I got into the dealership and got them to open a ticket or a case, whatever they call it, with this information documented. So here in 2 weeks, when I take it in, of course, we have to wait 2 weeks because that's the world we live in. Everything's behind. 2 weeks from today, I get to take it in and hopefully diagnose it a little further. And hopefully it is, I'm actually hopeful that it's an issue and that it's just covered under warranty. That way I can get it fixed because it does have 50,000 miles on it. And if it's popping error codes, that means something's going on. And I'm hoping they acknowledge that something's going on. And then we can, get it resolved under warranty. So anyways, if you have that error code, I'm gonna, 2 weeks from now, I'll pick up this video and let you know what's going on. You're not gonna have to wait. I'm gonna compile it all into this video, but that is where this started. So next time you see me, we'll be talking about, I guess, how it went at the dealership and what the next steps moving forward is. Status update on the truck. We were about to head to the gym, as you can tell, in some gym attire. I was about to jump in the Camaro, which I still am, but the truck just got done, actually. So turns out that there was an issue with the cam phasers. I noticed when I dropped it off that there was a lot of rattling when I would do like a remote start and I'm even a regular start, but I could always tell on the remote start because I would do it when I was like walking up to the truck or something. And there was just like this rattles kind of noise. I didn't think too terribly much of it because it wasn't like a violent, really crazy rattle. And it was like just an initial fire up, quick rattle, and then it went away. I just kind of thought it is what it is until they talked about the whole cam phasers being a part of that error code that I had initially. And so when I dropped it off, I said, hey, listen, when I was remote starting it after it had been sitting for a while, not, kind of cold start, even though it wasn't really cold out, it was making a rattle noise. And the guy was like, oh, absolutely. That's 100% cam phasers. We've seen that many times. So anyways, dropped it off about 5 days ago. That's including the weekend. So they really only had it for about 3 or 4 business days. Cause I guess I can count today. So they've had it for about 6 days and been working on it for a few. I had to wait for parts, but apparently got done. So that's what they replaced, the cam phasers. They said there was also a reprogram or something, some sort of recall. So we're going to go pick it up. I'm going to take the Camaro down and we'll see what's all about, if it runs any better. It's been a while since we've been in the Camaro together, which sadly enough, who knows how much longer we have in the Camaro together. Nice. All right, let's do it. Back in the F150 and it is fixed, but I do want to make this video. I try to keep it quick here. Hopefully I can help out anybody that might be having the same issue. So that error code I got was fixed and it was the cam phasers that was the issue. So if you have a check engine light and it gets that code, definitely get it checked out. It's your cam phasers, and definitely can be a big issue. I just wanted to point that out. If you're experiencing that kind of rattly noise when you're remote starting your vehicle, or just starting it but you're able to hear it, maybe bring that to the attention of your local Ford dealership, and just tell them like, hey, I've heard cam phasers are an issue in these EcoBoosts, hearing some rattling when I start it up, and it might be worth getting looked at. Even if you don't have a check engine light, if it is under warranty, maybe they'll take it in and look at it, because they made it sound to me like it was a common thing for that noise to happen, and that's what was usually the issue. So anyways, again, if you're not getting a check engine light and you're getting a rattle on your startup, that could be what it is, and maybe it's worth taking in and just seeing if they'll cover it under warranty, if you have warranty, of course. So luckily these Fords, and I guess mostly everything these days, has fairly good powertrain warranty, 60,000 miles or 5 years. So this was under both of those numbers, so we were able to get this fixed under warranty. I will say that the truck I don't have that noise when I start it up, but it doesn't really feel any different. Like if the power, like it just kind of getting on it there, it doesn't really seem any more responsive or pulls any harder, which I don't really expect that it would with that issue. Fuel mileage hasn't changed either. I was kind of hoping it would. I was kind of hoping maybe, those cam phasers were causing a little bit of an issue with my fuel economy. It's not. I'm still getting pretty average fuel economy, less than what I was hoping for out of this truck. But nonetheless, obviously it's important to keep those things in good working order, and I'm glad it's fixed. I just didn't really have anything to report as far as a truck feeling any different. So anyways, hopefully keep this one a little bit shorter, and like I said, if you have that error code, if you're having some rattling, hopefully this video will help you, and you can go chat with your Ford dealership and get that fixed. So if you guys haven't subscribed yet, I appreciate if you would. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one. Take it easy.